What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Emberfell Whispers from the Stars. I am joined today by almost the full cast and crew. We'll see if our lovable bard makes it. If not, we've got most of the guys here and girls. Let's go ahead and kick it off with the guy having slight internet problems, Dan the Hitman Decker.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? As the information here says, much like myself, my connection is unstable. But we'll hopefully have enough juice to see Moog, Broadjaw, which is a 8-foot bugbear, in the 380-pound, 400-pound range. It's a big fella, 10-foot reach. Coming at you from long down range, 400 foot with his crossbow expert. It's a great shot when the dice are in his favor. We are currently collecting seeds from the seed bed, hopefully to get a sample back to maybe cure some of Moog's, what would that be? Kinfolk. That's right.
Kinfolk, yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Kinfolk indeed. And let's scoot on down to Jumbo Smooth.
Hello, everyone. I am Jumbo Smooth. I'll be playing Rogar this evening. 7'5", 400-pound Dragonborn Barbarian. He is a man looking for his father, who abandoned his village long ago. Well, probably a couple of years ago at this point, I guess, in the campaign. So maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah. Look for that. Father's
exactly.
Day.
Yeah, on Father's Day. Why not? Yeah. So, yeah. And then we will slide on over to Lilu Dallas. Kayla.
Hello. Yes. Velree went to the hair salon, so she had to show it off.
I love it.
In midst of combat, she somehow made this on. But yes, I play a barbarian, Damn Pure, and I am on the run from my husband, Lord Sin, husband, not associated with his kind. Let's just make that clear. I have feelings about things, okay? But yeah, magical claws, level 10.
Boom.
Yeah.
And for now, last but not least, our wizard for the night,
Yes.
Doobie 209.
Yes. Tristan Burrell, the Time Wizard.
Wizard.
And I watched Frozen for the first time this week. That's my fun fact.
For the first time.
For the first time. For the first time in forever. You like that one, huh?
Inspiration.
You like that one?
Inspiration for that. I loved it.
I gotta say, I didn't think much of it.
Okay, de-inspiration. Take it away. It's gone. How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, can we call out Rogar's shirt? It might have been his Father's Day present.
Oh, nice.
His son might have Jedi Knight in training matching shirt.
Oh, isn't that
That's
so
pretty
cute? So
Yeah.
cute. Indeed. Well, with all the fun facts out of the way, last we left off, the crew had found themselves deep into what was described to them as the Crimson Seedbed. Turned out to be a full-fledged structure, possibly a vessel of some kinds, with hallways chocked full of this red death, vine growth, and spores and plants. Also full of various monstrosities, as well as a de facto holding cells where you found some Githyanki that you had set free to aid you in your attempt to infiltrate deeper into the seedbed, which turned out to be none other than Morculus, the Death Tyrant Slayer. As you began to get closer and closer, you slew several creatures, including some of Morculus's gardeners, his special. We'll leave it at that. We're moving on from there. In addition, you did bypass a large group of highly infectious individuals, and were able to navigate a maze with the help of the Githyanki mostly, of cargo space full of strange, bizarre creatures, and who knows what else might be in this massive, like cargo hold that you guys are in that you couldn't even see the ceiling of. However, as you reach the end of the cargo space, the Githyanki jumped extremely high, unnaturally high, out of view, and allowed the party to take point as you moved forward and were baited by Morculus out into what should have probably been the killing field. Several tainted creatures that he had been harboring and fostering for some time, some troll-like individuals, broke free and assaulted you. You were able to cut them down with the aid of Satyr Trist that was called forth, and there was a lot of high-powered shenanigans going on. Satyr Trist, I believe, almost annihilated a troll by himself. It was impressive displays.
We know no other kind of nanigans than high-powered shenanigans. So the only nanigans we offer.
In addition to all that, Morculus was assaulted while you guys were taking care of the trolls by the Githyanki, which were then very, very quickly annihilated almost entirely, with the exception of the Githyanki Knight, their commander, who was thrown from the top of, if you'll remember, there was a floating orb amidst a collection of tubes. I can re-describe everything when we get back into it if you need me to. As well as a large dais about 80 feet in the air. She was launched off the top of it, where then Morculus kind of floated outwards, and the party assaulted him as he attempted to cremate Moog amongst many other people multiple times to no avail, landing a pretty solid hit on Moog once. But other than that, very minimal damage dealt to the party by a very terrifying, what should have been a very terrifying creature. Not sure how it panned out. However, as the course of the fight drug on, 2 of the 3 Githyanki warriors had ended up in the bowl kind of like shape full of the strange white and glowing, like throbbing light liquid that is elevated above you guys. It would be 15 feet up. If you guys are on ground level, they'd be 15 feet up, and you've got the orb a few feet above that, and then the dais further up, so on and so forth. Anyways, 2 of them had fallen in it due to one of them not making their jump to the dais the first time, fell in disgrace into the whatever it is and just disappeared and never came back out. That's probably concerning. The other one attempted to stab Morculus and failed his dexterity check significantly and was rolled off into it. And then Morculus, the tyrant, as he was cascading over this pool in the direction of the orb, Rogar dealt the final blow, yelling out the words that will never be forgotten. Wizard. That was it. That's what was yelled out at the defeat of Morculus, the Death Tyrant. And he was fried with a blast of lightning, and he fell into the pool, disappeared from view. Do you guys need me to re-describe the arena? Or you guys think you're good on that?
Is it empty except for one man?
Still it is
driving and striving as fast as he can.
Does anyone need me to re-describe the arena for them, or are we good on that for now?
I think so. The dais was like a floating platform, was 60 feet above us, right?
Yes,
like
yes,
that?
Not 80, 60 feet. Oh wait.
Okay.
Yes, 60. Well, fuck. Let me look. Now,
Okay.
Now you've got me questioning.
I don't remember myself. I thought it was 60, but maybe it's 80.
Whatever it is, it'll go the distance.
And it had like
It is 80.
it's okay. And it was like a platform that had
So
floating.
you can't see above it. So what? There was strange conical kind of like tubes coming off the back wall. They're so massive and gargantuan that even in the dim vision that you guys have between the spellcraft and some of the strange glow of the hold itself, you're able to make out these huge clusters that funnel in towards the cylinders at the base of that bowl I described. Each cylinder is somewhere between like 10 and 15 feet tall, and they're all kind of clustered around that bowl, making up a 15-foot platform. Then above that, another 20 feet is the orb with the rotating rings around it that none of you have seen. I mean, players may have seen it before, but characters have never seen one before. It's the first time. And then above that, another 20 feet. So yeah, that would make it 60 feet. You're right. Another 20 feet above that is the circular dais. And none of you have been high enough to see on top of it what might be on top of it. But you do see stretching from the ceiling are these kind of like web-like...
Aren't Zune and Velree on top?
Yeah,
over there?
you're right. Zune and Velree are up there. So I can describe stuff up there if we get a chance to in a moment. Because there is things up there. But there's that kind of webbing coming down from the ceiling, and all the pieces are not touching. They're all held in place by who knows what. All right. But you're right. I forgot about that. So we're going to pick it up.
I think Zune's coming.
Okay, good, because I was about to pull up her character sheet. Rogar just slew Morculus. It is now Velree's turn. Velree, you were woke up by Zune.
Yeah, slap me or something like that.
Yeah, he had to use his turn to actually kind of like shake you awake.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are up on the dais. You're technically prone. What would you like to do? You are still raging for now. Oh wait, no, you're not, because you went unconscious, so you're not raging anymore.
So I wake up. Do I see any immediate enemies? Because I forget if there's anyone still.
You kind of sit up. The only thing nearby, like, because you're kind of on the edge, is a puddle of like purplish goop that once was a Githyanki warrior. And there is just goop. There's no weapon. There's no nothing. It's just a puddle of goop nearby.
But I'm gonna, I guess, stand up.
Okay.
Which is what, half my movement?
Yeah, half your movement to kind of stand up. And do you want to look around? Do you want to... What would you like to do?
Because I'm 60, 80 feet up in the air.
60 feet, yeah. We determined 60.
Zune's right there.
Zune's next to you.
So I'm going to look over the edge. Do I see any immediate danger?
You look down, and from your angle, you're elevated from the rest of the party significantly. You kind of look over the edge, and because the dais is so large, it's hard to kind of see perfectly, like underneath it. You wouldn't be able to see Morculus, obviously, because he's no longer there. The only people you can see would be Moog, Trist, and Satyr Trist, who's kind of like frolicking. He's like, ha ha! And he's kind of doing a little dance over there. He's getting down. He loves it. Loving it.
That's nice. So there's no immediate danger that I can see. I'm gonna look around because the other people were up here somehow. So I guess I'm gonna look across and see if there was another way. Like if there's any other way to get. How are we gonna get down from here?
As you look around, first off, you see that this is it's a flat disc, and it's slowly rotating. Very, very slow. Just like the rest of the floating parts, they're very slowly moving. There doesn't appear to be any other connections to this dais. It's just elevated up here, as if perhaps you might need to be able to I don't know, like fly or something to get up
Mm.
here, and someone who didn't have need of normal travel was fine up here. However, you do find that there are there's a collection of alien machinery kind of towards the center of the dais. Strange looking devices with mechanical workings, as well as bizarre runes and fleshy knobs on them. You're not super learned in this area of expertise, but you can see there's like stuff that's kind of built into the center of the dais.
Like stuff I can pick up and take with me, or just like
No,
part of it?
it's like attached, like it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
part of the dais itself that
Mm.
you couldn't see from below.
All right. Can I go over and touch it? See if I can fly the thing down.
Sure, you want to go touch something?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
That never ends well for
Let's
anything.
do it. Velree kind of like kind of walks over to the machinery. Give me an investigation check, Velree.
Gonna be an 18.
18, not bad at all. First off, Velree, what is your intelligence, Velree? I'm curious.
The negative.
It's a negative. It's an 8. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I thought I had to ask. So as you're looking, Velree, you're kind of like, huh. You're not exactly sure what the hell any of this stuff actually is or what it does. However, with a 18, you do find there's a collection of machinery, and towards the middle of the machinery, there's actually a bit of a recession, and it looks like there are collections of strange-looking, what can only be described as metal tomes, with weird writing on the outside of them, as well as several laid out. They're not on parchment; they're on some kind of strange material, but they appear to be almost map-like depictions, maybe pictures. You're not sure, but you do find that kind of stuff in the center.
Tris would really like this. I'm going to say out loud. Zoom can hear me say it, I guess.
Zune can hear you because Zune's on top of the dais with you.
That's right. Yeah. But so, just to be clear, there's no more fighting. Everyone's dead, right? Or it's just a spirit right now?
That's going to be the end of your turn, Velree.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you look over there, look over that, and now it is Morculus's turn. And as his turn, let me roll real fast for him. Okay. Morculus is going to begin to rise from the puddle of goop. As you watch as Rogar, you kind of look up and you're like, huh? And you see as something begins to pull out of the large bowl. And as the light kind of like begins to dim from the bowl slightly, it begins to dim slightly. And those of you below the dais, so everybody except for Moog and Velree, watch in horror as a skull does not appear. A fleshy orb begins to rise out of the bowl. Most of its tendrils are the like orbs that were floating around it are now gone. Most of them replaced with these tentacles with eyes on the ends of them. In addition to that, next to the large eye of Morculus are the two shrieking, screaming faces of two Githyanki warriors that are become one with whatever this is. This is no longer Morculus. This is some abomination from God knows where. As it rises out of the thick, cooling liquid, its massive eye opens up, and you see a strange pattern swirling within it. And as it looks out, it is going to now. It's going to make 3 attacks towards some of the party member.
So is this monster's name some serious bullshit?
Let's see here. Moog, you're the lucky first draw.
Oh, I'm sure it's luck.
Let's see here. Then Trist, and then Rogar. So Moog, let's see what we got. Moog. Moog. One of it only has 5 eye stalks now.
Oh, no big
I know.
deal.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's what's the worst thing that can happen, Moog? What's the worst thing that
could die if it hits me. That's what.
You could indeed. And
probably will.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Moog, as one of the beams lashes out towards you.
Dex save, eh? Come on, dice. That sucks.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
Yeah, you think so.
As you are hit firmly in the chest, as you are beginning to recover slightly.
Hold on.
And you got something?
I thought if there was something like if I'm making a dex save, I thought I had something.
Have you used
Oh,
Indomitable
it has to be.
yet?
Never mind. It has to be a stealth check. That's right. Never mind.
Have you used?
No, I suck.
Did you use Indomitable already?
Where is that?
It should be in your features and traits, I think.
Yeah, let me scooch over to that real quick.
Because I don't remember if you used it or not.
I have.
Okay.
I did. Yeah.
All right. So Moog, you feel as you are struck this time. You're caught off guard. You're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then suddenly, a beam lances across your chest and your arms. You are considered restrained, Moog, as your arms and your chest begin to grow a thick rock-like exterior as you're beginning to turn to stone.
Oh shit!
So you're like ah, and you're starting to freak out a little bit.
So restrained is my condition.
You're restrained for now. You'll have to make another save here in a minute to not be petrified.
Yeah, lovely. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
Towards Trist, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
11.
That is going to be a fail, Trist. As a second beam lances out. This one slightly different than the rest. It has a strange kind of orangish parlor to it. And as it strikes you, you are racked with unbelievable pain, and you are considered paralyzed, Trist. And the last one is going to be towards my boy Rogar. And I need Rogar to make a dexterity saving throw. Twenty passes, and I believe you don't take any damage. Good thing you didn't, because it was a bad one. As Rogar's like, ah, and then he kind of rolls out of the way as a black kind of like thick beam lances across the ground, turning most of the kind of Red Death growth into mush around him with necrotic energy. All right. That is the end of Morculus's turn. It is now going to be Zune's turn.
Hey. I'm still up on the dais, correct?
You are. Morculus rose up out. He's still technically above the pool, but you would have a hard time seeing him because the dais is wider than the base.
Great. Okay, so as far as where Moog and Trist are, I'm sure they're within my range. I'm going to turn to Velree real quickly and ask her if she needs help down, if we need to go back.
I just pointed out some alien shit in the middle of the thing to you because he had not risen up yet.
That's true.
I thought everything was cool. So I was looking around. So I'm in the middle of the thing, like, look at this, there's a map, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a map that we could easily take with us, or is it?
I'm dumb as fuck. You tell me.
You could. You could attempt to. All this stuff. Now, there's too much stuff for you to just grab in one go. Some of the tomes are made of metal. You're not sure how heavy they will be. There's really not a lot of paper used. So, I know you're not strong. Velree's very strong.
I can do some heavy lifting.
Good.
Well, then I will leave it to her to do the heavy lifting. Actually,
are we getting dimension door back down? How are we getting down?
I was planning on dimension dooring back down.
It's up to you. The way I'll do this is, if you want her to grab the stuff, you can hold your action until she grabs it, and then you could take her down if that's what you want to do.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. So you'll have a dimension door prepared. Wait for Velree to grab as much stuff as she can, and then you guys bounce down. Okay.
Yeah. Do I have a bardic spell on you yet, Velree?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
I don't think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh God. So loud. Anyways. We'll do Bardic Inspiration for somebody in a second. It's now Tristan Varel's turn.
Do I need to make a save?
You are paralyzed. You can make a con save now at the end of your turn.
Right. This is the end of my turn. Con save. I fail.
Fail. You're still paralyzed. However, Satyr Trist does get to do as he pleases since you're not giving him direction. So it's his turn. And Satyr Trist is going to look back and say, "Oh my, that looks horrible." And looks over at the creature. And he's going to turn invisible.
He is out of that. He's out of second level spell slots.
He's out of second level spell slots? Oh, shit.
He's got 3 first levels and he's tapped out.
That's all he's got?
That's all he's got.
Oh, fuck. Well, in that case...
All those natural 20s he rolled.
Yeah, right. You're right. In that case, he doesn't have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He may have been getting dismissed and resummoning someone else.
Satyr Trist is like, oh dear. Well, I think it's time for me to go. And he's going to attempt to hide behind some of the roots and whatnot. I'll roll. Dude, I rolled a 19 plus whatever your stealth roll is. So actually pretty good. As he's
only a +1.
Hey, it's still a 20. He uses his action to try to take cover. At a minimum, he's getting cover and hopefully hidden. That'll be Satyr Trist's turn. It is now Zamru's turn, who is super fucked up. She can't do anything. So she's gonna keep her place where she was also hidden away. So she'll expend her action to just try to keep quiet out of view. Which is gonna bring me to my boy Mo.
All right, so deck save.
Let me make sure.
I mean, I can try and. Or is that at the end of my turn?
I gotta make sure it's still Dex. Yeah. It's at the end of your turn. So you still have your turn now. So would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I can take a disadvantaged attack.
You can. You can make disadvantaged attacks right now.
I'm going to make a disadvantaged attack on this guy and see what happens with my crossbow.
Make some attack rolls.
Because that...
Now, hold on. If you remember, your crossbow also has a minus D4 penalty right now.
Well, it doesn't matter because that's going to be a whole nothing. So
okay. It's first
I'm
shot.
going to do it again, though.
All right.
I'll do it again. So that would be... Is it going to register?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, wait, no, there it is. There it is. That would be an 11 plus 9 is a 20. So it's
minus
a
4.
It's a 15, and then you have to roll a d4 to subtract that. So
13.
A 13. And didn't you have a plus something right now? Do you have a plus 2, right?
From Rogar? Yeah.
So right now, you're sitting at a 15 right now.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add to that, or is that all you got?
I could put some sweetness on it.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
If you can leave it 15 if you want.
Let's make it a 19 just to be safe.
A 19 will hit.
Okay. I would hope so.
So 23 points. I think you have to.
I didn't call sharpshooter.
Oh, you didn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh well, shit. This would have. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Let's say I did.
You normally always call a
Yeah.
sharpshooter.
Well,
That's
if
why I
you
was
did the math
subtracting
for it, then I'm
was
going to
doing math
take
for
it.
it. So, yeah, 23 points of damage, but I do believe you also have to roll. Well, we can just use the 2, so it'll be 21 points of damage.
Okay. So, and I still have bonus action.
Yes, you have bonus action.
I'm going to bonus action second wind, even though that sounds weird.
Okay, you bonus action, you and you try to recover some of your vigor. You can roll that.
All right, that's going to be 15.
And Moog, it does work. You actually regain
Yay.
hit points because Morculus is not a death tyrant anymore.
Yeah.
Who knows
All
what it
right,
might
so that will lead to the end of my turn where I try to make. Is it still a deck save or?
It is a deck save,
Okay.
which is strange, but it is.
At disadvantage, also though.
Yeah, you have disadvantage because you're restrained. This is
Yeah.
bad. This is real bad.
A 15.
Moog may have strung his last as he takes the final bolt. He tries to, and he re-aims the crossbow as he turns solid in place, rooted to
Son
the
of a
ground.
bitch!
As Moog has been petrified.
God damn it!
He's and he's just frozen solid there.
Oh come on! Give me a cool pose or something.
I'll say you're screaming out with trying to put another bolt in. That's all you got. All right. It is now Rogar. It is your turn.
All right. And so, Deus is 60 feet up. The pool is also floating, correct?
The pool is technically not floating, and neither are the cylinders. Those are firmly in the ground, completely overgrown. The pool obviously not, but the rest of it overgrown with the thick kind of like red death, kind of like roots and vines and budding flowers.
So how far away is he? So he's kind of ground level.
So he came out of the pool, so he'd be probably somewhere around 25 feet in the air.
Okay. How far from us is he?
You got close. You got closer than the rest of them. He would be somewhere around 30 feet distant from you, and then 25 feet up. That's kind of what you're looking at.
Okay, 50 feet. Okay, Rogar will give him an old zap.
You charge it again.
Charge it again.
Go ahead and how many little charges you gonna throw in there? How many you got left? Can't be that many.
I've got six left.
How much you gonna use?
I'm gonna fire the full 4 first.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's miss. Damn it.
12 is gonna miss.
Yeah.
It kind of, ironically, Rogar, it technically, like, it does actually kind of hit him, but you watch as one of the Gith-Yankee faces opens up and, like, swallows it. It's like,
Jesus.
Like, goes down its throat.
Fuck. I'll give it, all I can do is a regular shot now.
Mm-hmm.
So, regular, 25.
That hits.
All right. Should I roll damage?
Yes, please.
Okay. I didn't know because it 8 the last one, so I didn't know. 10.
It's for some flavor. 10 points of lightning damage as a second bolt, not quite as charged as the first one, lances across it, and it kind of like some of the flesh kind of burns off of the creature. Morculus twists in pain.
Rogar is going to bonus action Greater Potion of Healing.
Okay.
And he's going to take his 40 feet of movement.
All right.
And he's going to move 20 feet closer.
Okay. All right.
About
So
10
that.
feet, 30 feet, I guess, kind of away from it.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you move about 20 feet, that puts you at about 10 feet from the cylinders, and you would have to climb up them to kind of like get towards him. Yeah.
Yeah. I know he's still like 20 feet above me.
Yeah.
Or like 10 feet away from me and then 20 feet above me.
Yeah. Something like that. So yeah. All right.
That'll be my turn.
Rogar moves up. That is going to bring me to Velree. It is your turn. You're trying to scoop up some of this stuff that you found.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What do I want to have you do?
Gotcha.
Why don't you give me a sleight of hand check? Let's see how much you grab.
Not great.
Not a lot. With a 9. Unless you want to try to re-roll that. You good?
No.
With a 9, Velree, you're in a hurry. So you quickly reach out and you grab. Let's see here. I'll say you grab 2 of the kind of parchment-like material that's kind of like rolled. You grab 2 of them, and then you run back towards Zune with your hand out. And as soon as you grasp Zune, space and time unfolds. And where were you transporting down towards Zune?
I was transporting down to where Moog is, basically right behind Moog.
Okay, so Zune's kind of looking back towards you. You guys grasp hands, transported next to Moog, and both of you are shocked as you appear next to Moog, and you see just a statue in his image and his visage.
Strikingly handsome statue. Let's get this right.
Sure.
Keith's smile.
Yeah.
But now I see Morculus, right?
You do. He would be. Moog was far away.
Oh, okay.
I believe Moog was 60 feet away.
I could use my pounce, but like rage and my pounce. But how much movement did I use to get back to Zune a minute ago?
That would have been about 10 feet.
So I would have 50 feet left then.
And he's also 25 feet in the air.
Yeah,
Just
well.
throwing it out there.
Yeah, I can jump.
I know you can jump. I
will. The rage is only good for melee, right? Right.
Yes. Yeah, it's only good for it. You only get the bonuses for melee attacks.
Like but
you can keep it going by making a ranged attack.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay.
But you don't get any bonuses for doing anything.
Plus, Morculus's attacks are not physical, so
it doesn't really matter.
Not going to matter.
For damage,
yeah, for damage purposes, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Oh, because it won't have. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess I'm going to like run towards him in general, and then throw. I probably picked up javelin back up at one point in my life, right? You know.
Sure. I think you had like 5 that I don't know where they come from, but they're on your person somehow.
Right. I restock.
Yeah, sure. So that would 25 feet closer to him. That still puts you at I think the javelin's range is 30 feet.
30, yeah.
We'll say you're probably right on the cusp of optimal range, so you can make attacks if you'd like.
All right. I'll do it.
2 attacks.
2.
An 11 is definitely going to miss.
I can still reckless attack even without raging, right?
A reckless only works for melee.
JK, LOL. Okay.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay, the 28 will hit though. So Velree kind of like throws one and you're like, damn. It kind of like flies real wide. And then you throw the second one, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Didn't Rogar do the thing on me and Moog?
Yeah. His rage is still going. So yeah. So that'd be 9 then.
Okay.
9 points of damage. All right, and that's going to be the end of Velree's turn. It is now the Morculous Abomination's turn, and it is going to move away from the kind of like pool, and it's going to begin to move diagonally up in the air, outwards above all of you. Moves another 20 feet up, so now it is a total of 45 feet away from Rogar, and hovering over 40 feet in the air. It's like multiple heads now. The two smaller Githyanki heads kind of like on its side. It's horrifying. It's going to make 3 attacks. Let's see who it's going to roll against. I don't have to roll for Moog anymore because he's already petrified. Let's see here. The first one is going to be towards Satyr Trist. I gotta roll to see if he can even see Satyr Trist.
I laugh every time you say that. It's funny.
He can't see Satyr Trist, so no, he cannot roll against Satyr Trist. Instead, that one's going to be towards Zune. The next one is going to be towards Rogar. And the last one is towards Velree. All right. So, Zune, let's see here. Make a dexterity saving throw, Zune. Zune passes. Barely passes, I might add. Oh! As a beam launches out towards you, Zune, and you watch as it strikes kind of near the base of Moog, and then carves towards you, and probably the tip of your boot is petrified, as you might have suffered a similar fate as Moog had this fully hit you. But you are okay. Let's see here, the one towards Rogar. Need you to, God, how do you always get the con saves? Make a Constitution saving for a Rogar.
Boy. 19.
Passes. No issue. Passes. As a beam actually strikes you, Rogar, and you're racked with pain, similar to what happened to Trist. However, unlike Trist, you're able to kind of like grit your teeth and power through, and you are not paralyzed.
Get off me.
For Velree, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Velree.
I get advantage on dexterity.
You do.
I did okay.
An 18. Do you want to leave it at that, Velree?
Do I have
That's up to you.
a bonus? The Bardic Inspo, I mean?
You do.
I do? Okay. Fuck it, yeah, I'll roll it just to be safe. I don't care.
Yeah, let's roll it.
That's a D4? 8? D8?
I think it's a D10 now.
10, I think.
Yeah.
Can't be good from this shit. One fucking point. 19.
That is more than enough. You're good.
Okay.
As a deathly ray lances towards you and almost turns you into a puddle of goo. But you're able to dodge the side of it.
Thanks, bro.
All right. That is the end of the Abomination's turn. That will bring me to the top of the round with Zune.
All right. I would like to use Greater Restoration on Moog.
Okay. Do you have the 500 gold piece powdered diamond necessary to turn Moog from statue to not statue.
Oh, fudge, you're right. I do
Mm.
not have that. I don't have diamond dust.
Mm.
Crap.
Let's do it. We'll do a retrospective roll here to see if Zune remembered at some point in the distant past to do it.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence roll to see if Zune remembered at some point. DC won't be too high.
Lucky. Lucky.
Go ahead and use the luck roll. Why not?
I don't think I've used luck yet. What did I get this time? 2. One more lucky.
It's a natural 1.
Lucky.
Use your last one.
One more lucky. Because I get 3, right? So I get 1, 2. Let me make sure I did.
I'm pretty sure you've used some of these already, haven't you? Last sesh?
Hang on. No, I did not use any lucky last sesh. I did not
roll
use
it one more time.
I used a lot of them.
Please, for the love of God. Oh, that sucks. Nope, I didn't remember.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, Zune, you're scrounging in your pouch.
Crap.
I swear, I got it. Oh shit! You look back towards Moog, and you're like, oh.
Sorry, that would have been good to have had. I'm sorry.
An epic.
Would you like to do anything else, Moog? Or would you like to
I mean, I basically used my action that I could have used for spells trying to find the diamond dust. So I guess I will use Bardic Inspo and throw that back on Velree if she's still within range.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry.
That will then bring me to Tristan Varel. Still paralyzed.
Yes.
I'll need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, a 19.
Trist is at the end of your turn. You're like, oh shit, and it stops, and you're able to move again. You like catch your breath. Satyr Trist is at your disposal.
I mean, he's hiding. That's probably the best, the best place for him right now.
Well, that's up to you.
Yeah.
He looks-
Yeah. The guy can't see him, so he can hang out there for right now until I can get rid of him.
He looks around the corner towards you. He's like, okay. That is the end of Satyr Trist's turn then. Zamru likewise is unable to do anything. She's out of all of her spells. Yeah, she can't do anything.
Can Rogar see Zamru?
She was hiding. You would have to make
I know,
a
but
perception check.
She had
to see her.
fallen, I think, right next to me, and I had moved away, so I don't know.
Yeah, and she retreated further away to hide. So she's
Okay.
hidden somewhere in the environment. Which brings me to no, it doesn't, because Moog's a statue. Oh no. Rogar.
Stuck scratching his cheek just like this.
Rogar, it's your turn.
Rogar, I'm gonna take his last shot with his lightning rifle.
He said, "Shit."
Slap it a couple times.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a attack roll.
All right.
Holy,
That's a natty 1.
That's a natural 1. I had an I
proton
didn't.
pack fails.
I forgot to get the cards out. I
explode
have
on his
them right
back?
here,
All right.
but I got them right here. So let's go ahead and.
Oh
pull
boy.
them.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we got for the crit fail. Crit fail. Magic. Oh, this is not good. This is in fact really bad.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's really bad. So, strange thing happens to you, Rogar, as you're like, you go, zzz, and then something happens. It begins to misfire, and there's almost like residual dimensional energy from when Zoom teleported not too long ago. That's kind of like crackling in the air towards the top of the dais, and it lances down towards your rifle. You're like, ah! And then there's a rift in space-time opened up, and you were swallowed, Rogar.
Shit, I'm banished.
You go, zzz, and then you pop back out, Rogar, right above the pool of white liquid that everyone disappeared into.
Oh, fuck.
You go,
All right.
you're like, ah! And I need you to make a very important dexterity saving throw to not fall into whatever this is.
What is that? 16?
The DC was a 15. As you instinctually, using some of your leverage, you're able to hit the edge of the pool. A talon almost dips into it. You're like, ah, ah, and there's a strange glow. There's an air of cold up here wafting off of it. But you're now on top of the containers. So there's that.
All right. How far? He's further away now, right?
He'd be an additional 20, so he'd be about 25 feet or so from you. And he's he's elevated too. He's not just like straight out.
I don't have the charge on it, but I'll have to throw it anyway. My javelin of lightning. I already used it earlier, but it's still javelin.
You said fuck, and then
fuck.
Sure, go ahead and give me a attack roll.
26.
That hits. Go and roll damage. 6 points of damage. As the javelin buries into its fleshy exterior, and the creature cries out. I'm assuming that's going to be the end of your turn, Rogar.
Yes. Let me double check. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can.
Okay. That is going to bring me to Velree. It is your turn.
What is it? How do I forget? Because in parentheses it has like 120 feet for the javelin. But what does that mean to do that?
You can make an attack at disadvantage at the longer range.
Okay.
Now, he is 40 feet in the air and about 30 feet from you. It would be difficult to jump that high.
Right. I know. So I'm like, I either need to hold an attack or do the javelin at disadvantage, I guess.
It's up to you.
So 40 feet in the air, 30 feet away. So, well, I got 3 javelins left, right? Why not? I'll throw it at disadvantage.
Sure.
Why not?
So make two attack rolls at disadvantage.
Okay.
You never know.
Not great.
11's gonna miss. First one misses. And a 13 will also miss.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna yell "fuck" really loudly, and
you can use your bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, damn it!
It would be a 15 actually. You're right. It'd be a 15.
15 still misses.
Still misses.
Yeah, I'll use a bardic. One need. All right. Ooh. The 10.
Oh shit! That definitely hits. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Maxed out the roll there.
Hella inspired.
Yeah.
And then max on that. So 13.
Jesus. So yeah, additional 13 points of damage. Once again, it's almost like you need a second throw to steady your aim, Velree. You're just not used to throwing these things. I don't know where they came from either, but they, like, the first one wildly goes out of the way. The second one, it's like his Morculus turns around. It kind of like stabs him in the corner of his large eye. Doesn't get the eyeball, but it just like gets down in there. He's like, ah! It looks hurt badly, but he's still floating.
He was already down one time.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, Velree. It is now the Morculus Abomination's turn. And it is going to make some more attack rolls at this point. All right, let's see. The first one is going to be towards Tristan Farrell. Second one, Zoom. Third one, Trist. Trist gets 2. Awesome.
Yes.
All right, Trist, I need you to make another con save.
I'm safe. That's a 9.
Trist, you are a similar beam. You're like, as you just escaped, you look over and you're like,
Oh shit,
you're
that's
like-
not gonna be good though.
you say, move away, and then you go, and then you get paralyzed again as you're writhing in pain. So Zune. Now I need, Zune, make a dexterity saving throw. '21 passes as a similar ray. It's weird that I'm rolling the same rays over and over again. For some reason, these same eyes haven't left either you or Trist, and a petrification ray almost takes hold again as you manage to move out of the way. And the last one towards, well, unfortunately you fail this one because it's a dex save and you're paralyzed. So while Trist is paralyzed, he can't roll that one. He has to roll a different one because he can't roll that one because he just used it.
Double paralysis.
So instead, you fail your dex save or your strength save because you auto fail strength saves right now. As one of the remaining tentacle eye beams kind of like lances out, and Trist is removed from the ground, and then he's thrown 30 feet in the air straight up like a rag doll. He just goes, and he goes, and then just crushes onto the ground for 20 points of bludgeoning damage, Trist, as you pancake on the ground, and you are considered prone and paralyzed right now. And that is it for Morculus's turn. It's like it's babbling incoherently, and each of the heads are separately talking. It's super creepy. All right. That is the end of his turn. Zoom, it is your turn.
Great. Let's see. How far away is he right now?
You didn't move, so around the 40-foot mark away.
Okay, 40-foot mark away. And how far apart are his multiple eyes? Like, how big around is Morculus?
He's considered large, so he is somewhere around 10 to 12 feet wide, and it's like circular, so like a giant orb.
All right, and he doesn't have like eyes all the way around, right? It's just like big eye and then like Medusa.
There's a big eye, giant mouth with huge teeth, weird fleshy things, 2 smaller heads attached to the side of his, and yeah, almost like 5 Medusa-like tentacles with eyeballs on the end of them.
Okay, then this didn't work out for me before, but I'm gonna try it again because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, YOLO. So So he's not bigger than 15 feet around.
No.
Okay, then I would like to cast Darkness on one of his top eyes.
Okay.
My goal is not to completely disguise all of his body, it's just to try to hit his eyes.
So, Zoom, you begin to craft your spell, and nothing happens. As no one has used magic as of yet, and while he is looking at you, it does not work.
Oh,
Expend a spell slot, and it does nothing. You're like, and then you're like, huh?
Oh, shit.
Nothing happens.
Bardic Inspo on is Trist within range for Bardic Inspo? I don't know how far away Trist is.
It's funny you mentioned that. Do I? No, I won't consider that magical. It's fine. Sure, yeah, Trist is not too far away.
Okay. I'm gonna throw some Bardic Inspo on him because he seems to be having some trouble.
Trist, get up! he's over there like, he's like he got tased. He's on the ground freaking out right now. Okay. Speaking of Trist, it is your turn, Trist.
Con save?
You make a con save at the end of your turn.
It's a 15.
That is a fail,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I have to use my inspo. Yeah, I can use inspo on these.
Yes, you can.
D10.
You need to.
Ooh, that's probably a pass.
You pass. You're like,
All right.
You're
Paralysis is over.
technically the end of your turn, so you're
We're still
prone,
prone.
but you're there. And Satyr Trist, if you want Satyr Trist to do something. Trist, I will say that it's hilarious, Trist, because Morculus doesn't look like it's holding up very well. Be that as it may, that's all I'm going to give you right now.
Yeah, he doesn't know where Satyr Trist is. So,
Does not. Satyr Trist is hidden.
Now that we know what the eyeball does, Satyr Trist is going to make an attack.
Okay, what's he going to do?
A first level orb. That's all he's got left.
Okay. He does not see him. So
16?
He does have advantage on the roll because he was hidden.
18.
And the 18 is his armor class. So this is half damage.
So that will be 8 damage.
How would you like to do this? Satyr
Oh,
Trist.
Satyr Trist. Say there's a lightning rod essentially sticking out of him.
Yeah, I guess it's
Satyr Trist sees that, locks onto it, casts a little chromatic orb lightning at it. Ping! Hits the lightning rod, shoots into Morgulus. He's like those guys in Doom, those big, round guys. Like,
It explodes. And fleshy appendages explode off of him. The several Githyanki body parts and heads fly off as well. The giant eyeball explodes into a burst of fluid, and Morculus's corpse falls to the ground. And he is finally slain.
Is he though?
Velree runs over there, starts ripping into the dead body to make sure it stops moving. You just start carving into it, and it's large. It's a large corpse, and as you carve into it, it does not appear to be regenerating.
Good.
It appears to be dead, whatever it was. Yeah. It also appeared to be significantly weaker than it was when you first fought it.
Good to know. I would like to ask Trist if he has any diamond dust by chance.
Diamond dust I do not have.
Trist, you are a spell.
Trist.
I will say you're a spell. Hey, that is a good point. Let me see what Satyr Trist can do. Satyr Trist comes walking over.
After I give him a hug with his little goat legs.
He's like, oh, they're so good. I think it's time for tea. Look, there's a perfect table for us. And he points towards Moog. We can rest our plates upon him and drink and supple and make merry.
I'm not against this. I mean,
my good sir, I'll need you to remove the.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you have
The shackle. It's like invisible. No one can really see it, but whatever it is, the magic that was binding Satyr Trist lets loose, and he's still here.
No.
He's just able to do everything he wants to do now. And Satyr Trist kind of walks over. Oh, he begins to set some. He reaches down into a bag, and he begins to pull out silverware and cups. It's like the Mad Hatter. The bag is impossibly small. It's the size of his fist. He's pulling stuff out. He's like, oh, yes, come, everyone. I'd love to meet you all. We can dance after this.
I'm going over there. I'm gonna go get a drink. Oh dear God.
He's doing this on top of Moog?
Yeah, he's setting up on top of Moog. He actually he pushes Moog over. He's like,
Does he break?
Push him over. He doesn't break. He just and he's putting all the things on his back. Oh, so sturdy. Yes, a little lopsided, but it wouldn't be interesting if we didn't. Come.
Rogar, as he's on top of the tent.
You're up there.
Rogar, how'd you get up there?
Rogar is looking for Zamru.
Okay, Zamru comes out of hiding, or does she? Give me a perception test, Rogar.
10.
10. She has disadvantage. You do see her kind of come out. It appears that she's trying to be stealthy, but you're able to clock some of her movements. She comes out from behind some of the overgrowth, and it looks like she's moving in your direction, though slowly, as if she's trying to stealth your direction.
Rogar is still raging.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to he's going to he's just going to keep track of her, try to subtly keep track of her if possible.
Give me a deception check, Rogar, to see if you can pretend like you're not paying attention to where she is.
12.
12. She'll make an insight check. She's very intelligent. She immediately looks up and sees you kind of like look away, and then she just stands up at this point. She's like,
okay.
She's bleeding heavily, extremely wounded, on death's door almost. She's walking in your direction, Rogar.
Okay. Rogar's gonna let her walk your direction. I guess you can continue tea party.
Okay. The tea party's out. Yes, my friends. Would you like some music? I'm quite good.
Zune, you got a way to fix Moog, or is this it?
What is a Moog?
It's the table.
You're eating on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Is this a friend of yours?
It is, but
does he not become stone? Is this a thing? Is this the party trick? It's a great trick if that's the case.
It would be a great trick, but no, this isn't what he usually does.
It's not.
Is it possible for me to purchase some diamond dust from you? Is that something that
Purchase? Friends do not purchase. Friends make merry.
Oh yeah. No, I love Seder Trist.
You need dust. Diamond dust, you say? Well, perhaps if you make me a promise, give me something nice, and I'll see what I can do.
All of a sudden, Seder Trist is Dieter from Sprockets.
How long are you going to be with us, Triss?
Not long. You must move quickly.
I don't even think there is anywhere for us to even do anything privately. But, well, what do you have in mind? I typically don't do these things out in the open, but I mean, I can make exceptions.
Interesting. Out in the open, you say? You have no trinkets or baubles? Shinies.
Oh, that. Let me see. Let's have a look.
I love this. Who's just like gonna stick it out on Maine? Oh, you mean shiny things?
I know. Like this is like some kind of corrupt cop or something. Like, hey.
And then Zoom just
it's like, wait.
His pants back up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was gonna zip his pants.
Cinder. Is that something you would be into?
What is it?
Cinder.
Ooh. What color is it?
I don't know.
Blue.
It's
Is
blue.
It's blue. Yeah.
Oh, hey. You open it up. Ooh. Where did you get this?
Oh, that's good stuff.
Very interesting. I'll take it.
I love your alternative selves, Trist.
His hand comes out like this. It's like kind of bent, you know? Oh, yes. Thank you. Well, an accord is an accord. Let's see what I have. He pulls out a whole diamond. How many gold pieces does it need to be, Zoom?
I think it's like 500. Let me double check though. Let me pull up the spell real quickly. Breathe restoration. You need. It does not say. Oh, diamond dust worth at least 100 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
100?
Yes.
He gives you a diamond that is worth 80 gold pieces soon.
Nice.
Here you go.
Do we have
Do
any
you-
other diamonds?
I might. What else are you going to give me?
Oh, well, let me see. See what else I have. Inventory. So let me mark off that cinder. I believe I took some additional red eye. If you would like some of that. That's
What,
his-
ooh, what is this? What does it do?
It's basically like haste.
Oh, spellcraft. In a
But-
vial.
Be a
Interesting.
little careful. It's for you'll need it.
Oh.
It's a bit strong.
Oh, I'm very interested. I could bring this to the court. They might enjoy this. Give me 10. No, 20.
I'm gonna turn to Rogar.
Rogar's far away at this point.
Rogar is like up
Rogar.
pretty damn far away.
Rogar, I need some more red eye, please. Not red eye. What do we call it?
You
Here?
shout to him from like 60 feet away.
Rogar,
Drugs!
get over here, please.
I need drugs.
Rogar will come over as long as he sees Zomer come over as well.
Summer stops as you jump down, kind of looks at you, Rogar.
Rogar also, as he looks at Zomer and walks past her, he just goes, and continues to walk on.
She stops and she kind of rests on the ground next to the containers. She kind of puts her back against the one. It looks like she's trying to begin to rest.
And he says, he's going to tell her to follow me.
You're like demanding her to
This
follow.
is a command. Yes.
Okay. Are you trying to persuade her, or is this more of an intimidation thing, Rogar?
She could take it either way she would like.
You tell me what you want to roll, Rogar.
Rogar is coming down off his rage, and so I guess it would probably be more intimidation than it would be.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
14.
14. Make sure with her stats. She has. This would be a wisdom check. That's going to be a 15.
Damn it!
She looks at you, Rogar. She looks at you, and she says in Draconic, I will rest here. I'm not leaving.
I can make up on that dais anyway.
So, Rogar, are you moving to bring the ingredients to Zune?
Yes, Rogar moves over to bring the ingredients.
Oh, yes! The dragon man! Please, come!
So Rogar heads over.
Oh, he is so interesting. So pale. Never seen such a creature before.
So he opens up the bag. He just quietly opens up the bag for Triss.
So muscular.
Tristan,
Interesting indeed.
Zoom.
And pull out the 20 red eye that he requested. I don't really want.
Oh, thank you. And he will pull out an additional. Ironically, Zoom, he pulls out a diamond worth 100 gold pieces and just hands it to you.
That's
Here.
fine.
Here you go. How about a fork? These are very valuable where I come from. You could have bought 20 diamonds with this. and it's just a normal piece of human cutlery.
Ah, I'll keep that in mind. I don't believe I have one with me right now. I'll be well supplied next time.
Yes, indeed. Next time you see me, we could do some trading. I like
What a dingle hopper you've got.
Be quiet, stone man.
Shut up.
Well, it's about time for me to part. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me leave you with a little ditty. Brings his pan flute up. There's a little couple notes come out. He does a little skip, and then as his feet kind of clop together, he disappears.
We need to see him again, Trist.
Trist just shakes his head, just like
Exactly. Feywild's fucking weird.
All right, I'm gonna work on getting some diamond dust out of this diamond.
Zune, you're sitting there. You've got 2 whole diamonds. You have to turn this into powder somehow.
Maybe I'll help out.
I'm assuming you do not have jewel crafting tools.
I do not.
No, you don't.
Can I just take it and crush it against the ground?
It will take a lot of time.
The diamonds are pretty strong.
Diamond is like one of the hardest material. Not in this world, but it is extremely hard material regardless.
Is that not strong enough?
I mean, it's a diamond.
It's not so much a lack of strength. It's a lack of what are you going to break it on is more like what it is. However,
Smash the 2 diamonds together.
I'll say this.
In the lab, right?
Rogar could, and Triss knows, that due to the magical nature of some weapons, in particular the giant crushing sword he has, he could probably crush it. It would still take time to powder it, but with his weapon, he could probably crush it to fine enough that it would be serviceable. But it's going to take time.
I think we have time. Well, maybe we don't. I don't know. I
don't
we
know.
got time for Moog.
Probably easier than dragging a 500-pound or probably 800-pound.
that
I don't
is,
know how tall he is.
No, I currently weigh 2 tons.
Yes, he weighs 2,000
You are
pounds.
petrified, you weigh 10 times.
Yes.
And I stated at the beginning of the game that my weight was 380 pounds. So I weigh 2 freaking tons right now.
Yes. I mean, it's unbelievably heavy.
Rogar is going to whisper to the party. Is Senatress gone?
Yes, he is. He's gone.
Very well, sweet prince. Rogar is going to mention to the party, I will work on the diamonds. The rest of you heal. Some of you need to, someone, if not all of you, need to keep an eye on her while I do this. And Rogar will take the diamonds, and he's just going to immediately takes out the deep cleaver and just starts to pound away.
Trist will have to help you with this a little bit,
Okay.
just to give you instruction. But are you guys going to take a short rest?
I mean,
I want to hear Trist give the. I want to hear the role play, the instruction.
Hit it right there.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
Missed.
Who is watching Zombro?
Okay.
Is it Velree and Zune? You guys trying to keep an eye on her? Why don't you guys give me perception tests, please?
Oh.
Flag her over.
She doesn't. If you try to flag her over, she doesn't come. It's a 20 for Velree and a 10 for Zune. All right. Stealth is pretty good, actually. Okay. So, here's what happens. You guys are going to complete a short rest. So, whatever you guys need to do, everyone but Moog. I'm iffy if Rogar's going to get one.
I don't have to if you don't want. It's up to you. I just only use 1 hit dice. I can remove it.
Yeah, Rogar, you're not going to get one. just because you're powdering the diamond that is going to save Moog's life. So Zoom, Velree, and Trist, you guys can get a short
Technically,
rest.
I'm not dead.
Moog, you cannot get a short rest because you are.
Oh yeah, no.
You don't exist.
I'm getting
right now.
I'm getting the sleep of the angels
yeah,
right
exactly.
now. I'm gonna wake up feeling so freaking good.
You're gonna wake up with the hit points you had. Is what's gonna happen. And you're gonna hurt
104
like hell. Oh no,
Yeah,
you
104.
mean 17?
Yeah. Oh,
I thought it was like
117.
two.
Right. Okay.
No, just 17. And wake up like, oh fuck. Anyways, regardless though.
I'm very familiar with that feeling.
Yeah. Zamru, she has to roll her hit dice because she's going to try to heal too. She has a lot of hit dice. Damn. Okay. Plus that. Good. So, ooh, plus her con. Fuck. I gotta add all this up. Yeah, that's good.
What about her friend that was up on the dais that was just here?
That was he jumped down and fell into the goop and he became one with the abomination. Yeah, all of the warriors are dead. She's the only surviving Githyanki. And she barely survived at that. All right. So towards the end of your guys' kind of rest, as Rogar's like he's working up a sweat. He's over there, just trying to powder this shit because it has to be a fine dust. Trist is kind of using. You have Mage Hand, don't you, Trist?
No.
Oh. Poor form. More form, Trist. Like over there, and kind of getting him to kind of scoop it up and then crush it some more. And it's not so much like an overhead. It's more of like a press down, like trying to crunch it into pieces. As this all happening, Zune is infatuated with this event over there, just kind of like, oh, damn, just watching it happen. Mostly looking at some of the leftover like custard and things that are all over Moog's back that Seder Trist left from his tea party. Velree is being a little bit more watchful. And Velree, you watch as towards the end of your rest, Zamru begins to slink away around the side of the large cylinders, attempting to disappear from view.
I'm gonna be like, and no. Mm-hmm. I'm
What's
going
that
to track her.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
You see.
That's what it is. Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Didn't say the
Love it.
magic word.
As Zamru sees that you see her, and you kind of let it be known that you see her, she gives up all pretext, and she just sheathes her sword, and she begins to climb the cylinders.
What did you grab, by the way, while we were up there?
Like 2 parchments. That's all I know.
Do you pull them out, Velree?
I can.
Were they the metal parchments?
They were made out of a strange material. These were not the metal tomes.
They weren't the metal tomes. Okay.
Nope.
And the metal tomes, when she looked at them, did they have markings on them?
Yes.
Like a star map, perhaps?
They have things on. The metal tomes had stuff on them, yes.
You know what
Yeah.
a star map is?
I know Rogar doesn't know, but yeah, okay.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna like yell out to Rogar that she's walking up there if he wants to do anything, or I can track her. Like I can try and pull her down.
She's a feisty one.
Rogar looks to. He's gonna turn and yell. So he's gonna yell and tell her to stop.
She gets to the top of she's
Rogar stops what he's doing and says, "We need to stop her. We're going."
She quickly
Diamond dust.
I could have walked up there and followed her, right?
Well,
Are
you
you-
just
are
stood
you
there.
going to?
You
Yeah.
didn't do it.
You didn't do anything. You just looked at me.
I was yelling. That's why I
You-
yelled at you.
You look at her. As you do, she fortifies herself with some kind of psionic energy, and she launches herself
Mm.
70 feet in the air up towards the dais, just and then lands on it, and none of you can see her now.
Mm.
It's like the child. You tell her no, and she just keeps going.
Just looks at you. Going and stuff.
Rogar, you shouldn't have left. You shouldn't have left those two in charge. They clearly disobeyed your orders.
Rogar, you just go, ah.
They just stood there.
Zun's like, what happened?
My instruction
Oh
was
shit!
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
possibly a little vague, but
Fuck it, she's gone. Let's keep pounding away.
much or not like restrain her, but okay. I apologize for my part, Rogar. I'm just gonna eat some more custard. This is good.
Exactly. She's sitting there on top of Mose.
Zun
just eating custard.
dips a finger in like some of Moog's armor that has like a little rivet in it where some custard's kept in. Just kind of scoop it out.
Oh,
It's good.
Something gross. But yeah.
Tastes like victory.
Indeed it does. Are we pursuing Zamaru, or are we gonna finish powdering the dust here to get Moog back to life?
You said she jumped up to the.
She jumped
Yeah.
literally 60 over 60 feet up, straight up in the air.
What a
I mean, I could run up the thing if that.
I should-
There's
should've killed
there's nothing to run up.
Oh,
it's all
okay. I thought
it's
that.
all
Okay.
it's all spaced out. You would have to make a 40-foot jump up in the air,
Okay.
Velree,
I'm not
to get
doing
to
it.
the next portion.
And not unless Rogar really wants me to.
and Rogar,
Or
He did
six,
want you
seven.
to.
Rogar sits, looks around, and just Rogar is going to Rogar can't do anything. Rogar is going to fucking rage, and he's going to start just wailing on this
Mhm.
this diamond.
Okay. Rogar rages. Rogar's having a meltdown for the first time.
Start stepping back away from him a little bit. His swing is getting
Like-
more wild.
It's like, oh no, let's take a step back. I'll say that you guys hear from up above.
What the fuck's she doing up there?
You hear clattering as stuff is being kind of like tossed around up top.
That's
And
I'm gonna yell. Are you looking for these?
she doesn't speak your language, Velree.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right.
She couldn't understand anything you tell her. Only Rogar can talk to her.
I forgot.
yeah, and you try to be sneaky.
Within a few minutes, Rogar, the diamond is finally powdered. What would you like to do?
Rogar scoops it up.
Scoop it up. You're like,
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I will say,
Hands it to Zune.
because the lack of tools, you will have had to use both diamonds, and you get the equivalent of 100, even though you used 150.
It is what it is. I mean, it's fine. I'll take what I can get. Thank you so much, Rogar. I really appreciate this. I left some custard for you, and I'm going to. I would like to.
Hands it over aggressively.
Rogar hands it over. Quickly, we must get up there.
I mean, okay. I'm not going to have a means of getting us up there after I take care of Mo.
I love it. I love
Where's the
it.
seed bed at? Where's the seed bed?
Not that white stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how.
You guys have no idea.
Maybe if we just bring back everything that's weird, we can get our hands on. Piece of Morgula
He said,
So are we performing the ritual to bring Moog back?
I will after I remove all of the food from being on top of him so that he can't destroy it. Because this is good stuff.
Yeah, you collect some of this strain. It has unique, poignant flavor. So you kind of collect the scraps that are left because Trist was, between his dancing, he likes to stuff his face. Let's be honest. I'm sure even Trist had a little bit. Your Trist probably had a couple nibbles here and there.
Not bad.
Not bad indeed. You collect what you can. And then you begin to use the diamond dust in conjunction with your more bardic creation-ish magic. And as you begin to serenade the petrified Moog, is it one action for Greater Restoration, or is it a minute? It's one action. So within just a few seconds of you beginning to cast this, the diamond dust begins to swirl around Moog's body, clings to him, and then the rocks begin to crack as they explode off of him as he, and then a bolt launches in the air where Morculus once was, long dead at this point. He's like, all wide-eyed, Moog with the crazy eye.
Did I get him? I got him, didn't I? Y'all welcome. Thank you.
Everyone's gathered around Moog.
They got him. Moog is back.
I'll add that Morculus Slayer to my titles. Let's go right ahead. Put that on my resume.
As Moog is so eloquently puts it, put that on his resume. That's where we're going to take our first break.